Mir wird gesagt, ich muss nicht, wenn ich nicht will. Aber wir haben ein Einzelzimmer, das ist schön. Ein Bett für Paimon, ein Bett für mich. 2 Tische, jede Menge Kisten. Falls wir ein paar Leichen beseitigen müssen. Von Wächtern, die mich nerven. So. Gehen nochmal dahin. Und wehe, ich kriege jetzt nichts zu essen. Aha. Aha. Die kriegen hier einen Riesentopf mit Suppe.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Mal gucken. Oh, er hat auch Rezepte. Okay. Oh mein Gott, Haggis. Jetzt vorbei. Nee. Okay, also man muss dieses Daily-Zeug hier machen, um sich Coupons zu verdienen, damit man hier auch neue Rezepte herbekommt. Von dem Update. Das ist ja fies. Ich habe doch nicht so lange Zeit. Moment, hä?
Tja.
Ich habe mich verlaufen. Ist es noch weiter unten? Hä? Okay, hier ist noch ein Fahrstuhl nach unten.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Beim Schmieden. Beim Schmieden und Bearbeiten von Werkstücken wird zunächst das bla bla bla. What? Minigames auch noch machen während der Arbeitszeit? Also. Einlegen. Starten.
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the... So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
this one is tolerable. Though since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman. Ugh. Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lyney. He probably just finished up his work, too.
Okay, vielleicht muss man doch nicht so viele Sachen farmen, wenn man gleich 400 bekommt. Ich hab gedacht, wir machen das jetzt immer so ein paar Tage hintereinander weg, bekommen immer so 20.
Lyney? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Okay, ja, hier rein, ne?
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep?
Okay, es gibt hier überall Überwachungskameras.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Und man kann Quatsch mit den Sachen machen. Also wie in Cyberpunk, man kann Stuff hacken über Kameras. Cool.
Hey, over here. Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
Oh, you little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Pyro remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lyney to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lyney seems to be thinking pretty hard.
Of course he is. Lyney has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Meropide has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starved!
Immer noch nicht. Okay, jetzt go shopping. Muss mal schauen. 300, 450, 525, 555 genau. Okay. Moment, hatten wir nicht welche bekommen fürs Arbeiten oder bin ich blöd? Da. Tausch. Konnte ich nicht nutzen.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh no, forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place. I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that!
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do... in that case, would you tell us some hidden rules?
Come on, mate. This is valuable information.
Paimon understands, but...
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you I'm usually around the rag and bone shop? Just call me V-Doc. Bye-bye.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake info? Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. But, like he said, we don't have any coupons, and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing... Ah! We were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat! Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on!
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages.
Grab
Come on,
yourself a
let's
welfare
go.
meal.
Also, ich krieg nicht alle 24 Stunden Essen und die Coupons, die ich bekommen habe, die funktionieren nicht. Hä? Also dann können sie den Quatsch auch weglassen, wenn sie dann das nicht so umsetzen, wie sie das erzählen lassen von den NPCs. Also der NPC gibt mir für die Story Coupons, mit denen ich mir was zu essen kaufen soll. Kann ich nicht benutzen. Man soll alle 24 Stunden was bekommen. Ich stelle die Zeit um 24 Stunden vorwärts und bekommt nichts. Hä? Dann lass die Quatschdetails doch weg.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
Oh. Childs göttliches Auge reagiert. Kampfarena, ja, das war klar, dass er da ist. Oh, es scheilt seine Meisterin hier unten irgendwo?
You seem to have something on your mind. Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream? Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit. What's the plan for today? Let's go! It's time to start working. If that...
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Remember to...
Okay. Dann hätten wir den Part fertig und fangen dann hier mit der nächsten Questline im neuen Video an. Bis dahin, ciao Leute.